This is Nightline on the VOCM Big Land FM radio network.
Well, we're going now to the district of Harbour Grace, Portagrave. We're speaking with the member of the House, Pam Parsons. How are you tonight? Hello? There you are.
Hello. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Sorry about that.
How are you?
Okay.
That was on our end. We didn't have the volume pod turned up. It's not your phone.
Okay.
It's our technology here. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm doing well. Battling through this snow. My gosh, we're having we had our the first day of spring, of course, was March 20th, which happens to be my birthday. But Mother Nature has blessed us with an abundance of snow, which I'm sure many are eager to see leave.
Yeah, many of us are. Although I'm eager for a feed of seals, so I can hold off for a few more days. Happy birthday to you. I hope it was a fun one.
It was. I can't complain. Good health and happiness. When you get your health, my grandmother always said, if you get your health, you've got everything. But now tonight, I'm also happy to talk about Coley's Point Primary School. And you've probably heard me talk about this, maybe in the House Assembly if you've ever tuned in, and I've often called. I've been the news and talked to Pete as well about this definitely over the past couple of years. But just a little summary now on Coley's Point Primary School. It's located in Coley's Point in the municipality of Bay Roberts, and it's a 65-year-plus facility. So between 65, 70 years old, this facility is. And it happens to be located in an area with an expanding population. This building services children from Portagrave, from Barraneed, Coley's Point, Shearstown, Butlerville, Clark's Beach, and Country Road, and, of course, Bay Roberts itself. So, currently there are upwards of a 350 student population from K to 3. And,
it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that this district is growing at a rapid rate. It's not just slowly growing, crawling, but this area, it seemingly, from what I've been told, there are numbers which are climbing steadily. Yes? But
the population is increasing rapidly, as you mentioned, and for far too long, the facility has been overlooked. But I must say, residents in the area, as former educators, such as former Principal Joy Brown was a big advocate. Other educators come to mind, such as Bell Butt, and of course, current educators, along with the town council in Bay Roberts, and even the support from surrounding town councils in the Conception Bay North region, have been very supportive and advocating for a new facility to accommodate these children, in a modern facility. So it's prior to becoming elected, I had a long stint actually as a candidate, and even prior to securing the nomination, I was on the campaign trail for quite some time, and this was a big top priority that came up in every conversation. But I'm happy to say, pleased to say, and I'll be happy when we turn the sod and when we cut the rhythm, please God. But I am, pleased to say that there is a plan in place now within the multi-year fiscal infrastructure plan announced just recently. There is a plan for Coley's Point Primary, and with a completion year in sight for 2021. So for this fiscal year, there has been $750,000 announced, and there's actually a carryover from last year's budget. A pleasant surprise today. The education minister informed me that there's an extra $200,000. So we're looking at just under $1 million for this fiscal year to start. In the budget, in the government budget, which is coming down on Thursday, you're saying there's just under $1 million for Coley's Point Elementary? Yeah. Well, this was recently announced. It was in the Way Forward document, the multi-year plan for infrastructure investments, which was probably about two weeks ago now, when this announcement was made by the Premier, of course, and the Transportation and Works Minister, Al Hawkins, and Minister Bennett, Finance Minister, was there as well. And they went ahead and they announced this one. And, it's great. It's something that these children are deserving of. Like I say, the parents are extremely passionate about this. Everyone in this area, everyone in Conception Bay North has been working hard and advocating for this for a long time, and it's great to see something finally materialize. I bet it is. There has been money promised previously by the previous administration, but unfortunately nothing happened to materialize, nothing to date. I understand. I've, of course, done some researching around. I came across a sketch of a design, and the land was expropriated prior to this government taking office, but that's all had been done. To my understanding, this land has not yet been paid for. So we're literally starting at scratch. But I'm happy to say, this has been announced. There's a commitment on paper. Can I just ask for clarification here? It's good to have a commitment on paper. Right. These
documents which project things into the future. Pam Parsons, you and I would agree, and anyone with a grade 9 education would, if you go back into the library of disappointing promises over the past 40 years from all governments, that there are many things which are announced that never come to light. This is a good news story, so I'd like to have the clarification here. Way forward document or no way forward document, we're looking at a target of 2021 or 2022, did you say?
2021.
Okay, and that will be for a brand new facility, or will it be for an addition to Coley's Point?
This is for the replacement with a new Coley's Point Primary School.
Wow.
The land has been, like I say, expropriated. It's in a different location. It's actually located in close proximity to the Amalgamated Academy School, just there in Bay Robert.
Okay.
And so this is a new facility. So, like
news.
I say, and you're right. I mean, we see over the years, and for every government, that things happen to get announced. But I must say, I'm confident. I mean, I'm lobbying, I'm advocating at every opportunity, and I'm grateful for the support that I'm receiving with my colleagues. And I will keep the feet to the fire. I mean, because that's what we have to do.
Well, keep your feet to the fire, and everyone who has come before. And as you say, there are so many in that region that have a vested interest and who are lobbying. Congratulations to all of you for this. Pardon my ignorance here, but $1 million won't build a school. How much are we looking at? Is this what is the $1 million for exactly?
Well, those details are still underway. They will be released to me next week. That's what I'm told by the department. But literally, again, we are starting from scratch because, Jonathan, up until this point, absolutely nothing has been done.
Great.
I mean, like
File
I said,
it under Corner Brook Hospital then.
The land has been expropriated previous, but now this is literally the very first building block. And so, I know I'm going to be pushing, and like I say, I'm confident I'll get the support from my colleagues. And I mean, but you know what? I got to say, the people of that region, the people of this district, people of Bay Roberts and surrounding communities have been very supportive. They've been pushing for this for years, and I mean years. I mean, ultimately, we're looking at a decade ago. This should have been replaced.
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
It's embarrassing. It's also embarrassing that we have to continually start documents from scratch. But hopefully, this will be the last time for Coley's Point, and hopefully the same thing we can pray for the hospital in the Corner Brook region. Pam Parsons, we got to go. Call me next week when you got details of how to spend that $1 million.
I will, and just one quick little recognition too. I'd like to send a big congratulations to our Special Olympians who they represented us fabulously in Austria. Two of those girls, those fine athletes, are from my area, from my district. Miss Sandra Smith, originally of Spaniards Bay from Carbonear, and Crystal Young. Big congratulations. We're very proud of them. Keep up the great work.
Keep it up, absolutely. And for the rest of us, get off the couch and go exercise because there's some inspirations wherever we look. Pam Parsons, you take care. Good luck this week with the budget. We'll talk next week. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Bye-bye.